in last video, we have configured the Intervlan routing with SVI interface, and we have used the dynamic routing. And there, on that scenario, we have used the one of the interface, and that is assigned to a VLAN 300. And on the next side, we have configured that particular subnet. But if you don't want to assign a particular VLAN on this interface that is connected to a router, then you can make this interface as a layer 3 as well. So for that case, I have picked up the same topology where I have already configured the VLANs, and I have configured the SPI interfaces for the routing. I have enabled the routing. I have already mentioned the DHCP as well, and perform the dynamic routing protocol RIP as well, and other NAT also. So here on this topology, let me just remove the f0/24 from a particular VLAN that is 300, and let me configure a completely different subnet, that is, let me try to use 10.0/24. So there I go. First, let me remove that f0/24 from a VLAN. There you can see. I'll say default interface f0/24. By default, I cannot assign the IP to this interface even the switch is a layer 3. So first, I need to make this interface as layer 3 interface. That is, no switch port. Now, I can assign an address. And as per my planning, I just want to use 192.168.10.2 on this side. That's of 24-bit. Okay. Okay, so there you can see. Let me try to check it out like this. So there you can see I have assigned the 192.168.10.2. On the another side, let me remove the before address, that is 192.168.3.2, and let me assign the 192.168.10.1. And there we can see. And one more thing, we have enabled the dynamic routing protocol RIP, so I need to advertise this subnet rather than the before one. Here I have used the 192.168.3.0. Now let me remove it and advertise the 192.168.10.0 network. Still I'm not getting any routes. Why? Because on the switch side also I need to advertise this subnet. Let me add 192.168.10.0 network as well. So here you can see it's just indicating this one. It will take some time to refresh. We need to wait for a certain time. And now the link is down, so we need to wait for certain time to get the update. So here now you can see I'm getting a default route from the 192.168.10.1 subnet. So this is how we can, if you don't want to assign a particular VLAN on the link that is connected to the router side, then you can assign the completely a different subnet and make the interface as a layer 3. Let me try to make a reachability to the data. So there you can see I'm able to make the communication.